Jim has a pet cat who is very naughty. Now one day, Jim went out to play and his spectacles were kept on the table. Now this cat is very naughty. So the cat started jumping all over the room and by mistake, it broke the glasses. Now, when Jim came back, he was very angry because he couldn't find the other half of the spectacles. So he got angry with the cat and said, "Where is the other half of the glass, naughty cat?" Well, at that time, he noticed something. He saw his reflection in the mirror. And at the same time, he also saw reflection of the spectacles. It looked like the other half of the spectacles is inside the mirror, isn't it? Don't you think if you join these two parts, they will become one single spectacle? Well, he tried that. So, he tried joining them. And what did he see? Well, he saw that both of them together complete the spectacles. So, why was that possible? Because the other half of the spectacles was exactly a mirror image of this half, isn't it? So, is spectacles a very unique object? Well, yes, there are certain objects which show this particular property. That is, one half of them is exactly mirror image of another. And we call such objects as symmetric objects. So in the case of mirror, what do we see? Well, if I move this particular part and place a mirror here, then I will get exactly this image. And if I move this particular part and place a mirror here, then I will get exactly this particular image, because both of them are mirror images of each other. So along this particular line, we see that there are two equal halves of the object and both are mirror images of each other. And we call such objects symmetric objects. So what are symmetric objects? When an object exhibits a property where two parts of the object are mirror images of each other, such an object is called a symmetric object. So in this case, we have this particular spectacle which is a symmetric object because one half of the spectacle is a mirror image of another. So what do we see? Well, one half mirror image of another. So both of these are mirror halves, isn't it? This is a mirror half and this is a mirror half. So this is a mirror half of this and this is a mirror half of this. So this is how symmetric objects are. In fact, we call this type of symmetry a special kind of symmetry called reflection symmetry, because in this case both the halves are mirror images of each other. That is, one half is a reflection of the other. That's why reflection symmetry. And this particular line which divides the object into two equal halves or two mirror halves is called the line of symmetry. So as you can see, once you draw this line, or if you break the spectacles along this line, then you will get two mirror halves. If you take one part and place in front of mirror, you will get the image of the other side. And so this particular line is the line of symmetry, because along this line it shows symmetry. That is, on this side you have a mirror image and on this side too you have a mirror image. And that is why when we talk about reflection symmetry, it is also called line symmetry, because this line defines the reflection symmetry, isn't it? So it is reflection symmetry or line symmetry. Now even these letters show symmetry. So can you tell me, are these symmetric letters? Well, if I draw a line like this, I get two mirror halves, isn't it? What about this? Well, even here, if I draw a line like this, so I get two mirror halves. What about this? Well, if I draw a line like this, I get two mirror halves. And here, again, if I draw a line like this, I get two mirror halves. So even these letters show reflection symmetry, isn't it? So along these lines, they show reflection symmetry. Now, you must have noticed that in the case of spectacles, the line of symmetry was vertical. But in the case of letter C, the line of symmetry was horizontal. So that's because the line of symmetry can be vertical or horizontal. So in this case, it's vertical line of symmetry, and in this case, it's horizontal line of symmetry. And we are surrounded by symmetrical objects. For example, this pair of scissors is symmetric. It's showing reflection symmetry. So along a particular line, it will exactly have two halves which are mirror images of each other. Even in the case of this leaf, there will be one line which can divide this into two halves which are mirror images of each other. So these lines are the lines of symmetry in this case. So we have horizontal line of symmetry here and vertical line of symmetry here. Now this is Taj Mahal and this is a door. Now, are these symmetric objects? Well, they are. If I draw a line of symmetry like this, then it divides the Taj Mahal into two mirror halves. And even here, along this particular line, we have two mirror halves. So these are also showing reflection symmetry. So can you tell me, are these symmetric? What do you think? Well, the answer is yes. They are showing reflection symmetry. Well, along a particular line, that is along a line somewhere here and here, they will show reflection symmetry. So this line and this line are lines of symmetry. So you see, if you draw this line, then it divides this butterfly into two halves which are mirror images of each other. And even here, this line divides this particular logo into two halves which are mirror images of each other, isn't it? Now, not all objects around us are symmetric. For example, this piece of rock and even our palm, they are not symmetric because from whichever position we draw a line, we will never get two halves which are mirror images of each other. So even here, from whichever angle I draw a line, I will never get two halves which are mirror images of each other. So these are asymmetric objects. So there are some objects which are symmetric, that is, along one particular line, they will be divided into two halves which are mirror images of each other. And then there are many objects which are asymmetric, that is, there is no line which will divide them in such a way that two parts are mirror images of each other.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.